Hey guys, today we are going to talk about our goals for our rabbits this year in 2023. It's been a while since we've talked about the rabbits, but we still have them. So I've got my chore buddy with me. What do you think? You like the chickens? Alright, let's get these birds fed and we'll go take care of the rabbits. Here in our barn, and behind me we have our rabbits. Now, we've been asked this question before, but the breed of rabbits that we picked for our homestead, we just call them meat mutts. So we have a little bit of New Zealand, there's a smidge of silver fox in one of our bucks, and then we also have some Californian thrown in there. The point is, we have robust rabbits that have lived through a lot of different weather here in North Carolina. We added rabbits to our homestead almost 3 years ago. In fact, in April, it'll be 3 years since we added Onyx and Marie and Raina. We have had a very big learning curve with these rabbits. We've experienced the mamas killing their babies to protect from a predator. We've experienced heat exhaustion in our grow outs. We've experienced premature birth. It's been a very big learning curve for us. On the flip side of that, we have put quite a few rabbits in our freezer and fed them not only to ourselves but also to our dogs. That was why we added rabbits to our homestead. Talking about our goals for 2023 when it comes to our rabbits, we are really wanting to focus a little bit more on the stewardship of our rabbits and the success rate of breeding and our litter size, as well as the longevity and hardiness of these kits. So our biggest takeaway from the first year that we had rabbits was our buck throws a lot of black. We have one buck that's black and we have one buck that's white. And our black buck, while he's a great breeder and he does a great job helping us produce kits, he does produce a lot of black kits. While that wouldn't necessarily be a problem if we did spring and fall litters, it's an issue when we have grow outs into the summer months, when we have triple-digit degree days and heat index over 120. So that was our biggest issue the first year, is we experienced our black grow out rabbits overheating. Whether I was taking frozen water bottles out every 2 hours, I had them kept under the shadiest, coolest part of our property, they still overheated and unfortunately didn't make it. The second year we expanded. We held back a few and added 2 more breeding stock. We got 8 kits from our brand new doe that we had gotten, and we bred her to Onyx. She did amazing with those babies. Our issue was our rabbit tractors were not secure enough to keep them in, and so we did end up losing a few of those because they had gotten out of the pen and ran off the property. This past year, our issue was we had something happen in the barn that stressed the mamas out. I had 3 pregnant does. All of them delivered premature babies. It was a really big bummer because it was going to be 18 kits between the 3 of them, and we lost all of them. They were born, they weren't fully developed. And the only reason why that would have happened was really if there was a situation in the barn that stressed them out to the point where they needed to go ahead and abort the babies. We kind of took a step back from breeding our rabbits for a little bit. And of course, when we bred them again, they were due, and it ended up being the coldest week that we had here in North Carolina this year. And we lost both litters of kits to the cold. It really made us step back and think, okay, what do we want our plan to be with our rabbits this year? Do we want to breed them? Do we want to just keep our breeding stock? You know, because right now we're down to 5 rabbits and they're our breeding stock. One is destined for the freezer, but we're letting him get a bit bigger. I think the goal for us this year with our 2 females that we have is I would love for both of them to have 2 litters. One of our does, her average litter size is 2 to 6 kits in her litters. Even though they're smaller size litters, she produces big healthy babies and she's a great mom. I'm excited to breed her twice and hope to get some more bigger babies from her. Our other female produces larger litters, 6 to 8 kits. So I'm really excited to breed her twice and get more of a volume of rabbits for our freezers. And we're really wanting to get into canning meat this year too. And so we plan to do that. And then I make treats for our dogs and cats out of the pelts and out of the different organs. I also keep all of the feet and the heads and ears. And so every part of the rabbit is used here. Are you tired? I'll probably breed them within the next week or so. That way we have mid to late March babies. If you're unfamiliar with rabbits, they have a gestation period of 28 to 31 days. We're really excited to breed our rabbits again this year. Try again. It's been a learning curve, but we're here to experiment. Hopefully we'll be spending some more time at home and be making some changes to our rabbit tractors. We're out here in the barn. We're gonna take care of the rabbits. And it looks like we have some help.
No.
No, no help.
2 things.
Just had to get that double chin shot. It's a little chilly out today and cloudy, obviously, but look at all this green. Not on the other side of the fence, but right here. I'm so excited about it. Our pasture is growing in. This was our sacrifice space for the goats, and now the goats are gone, and so the grass is growing back. Look at all that green. I'm super excited about this spot. I hope that it grows back nice and full and beautiful. So Josh said he took care of my sheep, so we'll go and just check on them. It did rain about 1.5 inches last night and this morning, so we've got some standing water. Normally our property is made up of very sandy soil, so normally the water just seeps in. So we don't regularly have standing water when it rains, but the chickens need to be moved. I'm gonna move them tomorrow. I think we've got some things going on tomorrow, but I'm gonna move them. We're gonna let them spread out the hay bale, because it's been rained on enough to not use it. So they'll do a good job spreading that out, like they've spread out all of these piles in here. So we'll go check out the sheepies. What you think, girl? Huh? What do you think? I'm so excited to share her life with you guys, so you can watch her grow up, and that way we have these videos to watch and look back on and show her when she's older. So I'm excited. Sorry. What's up, sheepies? Hi. What's up? How are you doing? What's up, Martin and Sinatra? And then, so this is Martin. Sinatra is the one over there, and Junior has the horns. I'm really excited about our rabbits this year. I hope that we do get some nice size litters and some nice size kits out of them. If you are contemplating adding rabbits, I highly recommend adding them to your homestead. They're a very versatile animal. I'm really excited to reinforce our rabbit tractors because we use the rabbits in the garden, and I'm so excited to add them this season because we work with 30-inch beds in our market garden here. And when you use a 28-inch dog kennel, it's the perfect size to move in the rows. So when we are ready to flip them, we just pull the rabbits down the row. They eat all of the vegetation that's there, and they leave behind their wonderful manure. So I'm really excited to get some litters going so that way they can work in the garden once we're ready to go ahead and flip beds. But thank you again so much for watching. We'll see you next time.